So I'm gonna start off by saying I get broken up with a lot, all right? Usually by text message. And just so you know, if you do that, you're bogus, all right? Most recent time I got broken up with in a text message, I had terrible food poisoning, all right? So I was at home on the toilet dealing with my food poisoning, okay? So I'm sitting there on the toilet and my ankle buzzed. My ankle buzzed, sir, because that's where my phone is when it's in my pocket and my pants are down, all right? So my ankle was shaking, so I had to answer my ankle. I don't want you to be confused going forward, okay? And so I went in my ankle, I answered it, flipped over my phone, because that liberal arts degree turned out real well. So I flipped over my phone, read the text message, and it said, I don't love you. I don't think I ever loved you. I don't think I could ever love you. It's over. Now I feel like I've lost everything. Because not only do I have terrible diarrhea, but a complete stranger just broke up me. This is a wrong number. I don't know who this is. But then I text her back like, babe, we can make this work. All right, I want to ask you guys a question. You ever go see a horror movie that's like about a creepy kid? Like the kid is haunted, like little kid is possessed, little kid like that kid, like, is it just me or is that kid never black? Never. But here's the thing, I think I know why. Because a black mom would beat that out immediately. Like, if that were me in my house being like, red rum, red rum, red rum. My mom would be like, where was that bass during choir practice? You want to get up in front of people and act shame and you sing like that there. Like, I don't even think a black mom would be scared. Like, she come home, everything's floating all poltergeist style, and she's like, okay, so you can make everything float, but you can't clean that room? You can't clean that room. No, I'm gonna be in there in 5 minutes. We'll see who haunted, okay? Guys, I'm Brown Shanta. Thanks so much. You guys have a great night.
Because they found what apparently, I don't know this for certain, I'm just reading a bunch of what is being sent out online, some of it from news sources, some of it from like independent journalists and stuff like that, but apparently they have the shooter's manifesto, right? And in the shooter's manifesto, he specifically says who he's targeting in order. And for some reason, he specifically made a point to leave out Kash Patel. No, we should sit with it for a second, because what? Literally the director of the FBI, this dude want to get everybody, and then you have to be doing such a bad job as FBI director for the shooter to be like, you know what, you good where you are, actually. I think honestly you doing more damage here than I ever could, so let's just leave you in. It's wild. Specifically left off Kash Patel. Kash Patel's over there running with Secret Service like he was a target or something. Meanwhile, the shooter's like. And I don't know how much of this is rumor or actually reported, because it's coming in from people who were there, but then it's murky. But there's a world where it looks like what happened is that Kash Patel, running with Secret Service, did leave his girlfriend. Did leave his girl, which blows my mind. This is your girlfriend, Kash. Your girlfriend. It's more surprising that you have a girlfriend than it is that you are the FBI director in Trump's administration. You left your girlfriend. This is your shot, man, to have a girlfriend. You left your girlfriend. You weren't even a target, and you left your girlfriend. His girlfriend was in another room being consoled by another man that was brave enough to stay with her, I guess. Imagine that story. Imagine that story. Mom, Dad, how'd you meet? Well, son. Your mother used to be dating a coward, and
I just want people to be happy. And I feel like we can be happy if we get out of our own way. Like I have friends who are trying to date in New York and stuff, and especially my female friends will talk to me about their troubles trying to date in like metropolitan city, trying to date in the age of the apps and everything. And I even had one friend, she came to me with this list, and it was the list of everything that she wanted in a guy, you know? And I told her honestly, because I care about her, I need you to take that list and throw it in the trash, all right? Burn it if you have to, if that will help you forget the memory. I'll tell you right now, there's only 3 things. There's only 3 attributes that you could hope for in a guy that you're gonna make a partner. There's only 3. You need to pick 2, okay? You need to pick 2 of those 3. Whichever 2 you can live with. And move on, because you're not gonna get all 3. I hate it for you, but it's not gonna happen. I'll go over them right now. There's good dick, good person, got his shit together. You need to pick 2 of those 3. Whichever 2 work for you, and move on. And if he has 1, leave. Don't let a 1 ruin your life. Just 1? Honestly, I have friends complain to me about their 1s, and I'm falling asleep listening to the story because it's just boring. It's like, well, you told me you had 1 to begin with, so what are we really talking about? If he's just a good person, doesn't have good dick, doesn't have his shit together, just a good person, that's a friend. Like, that's... Y'all can hang out on the weekends, go to museums. I don't know why you're trying to force more, you know? If he's just good dick. Just good dick. Not a good person. Doesn't have his shit together. Just good dick. That's literally a dildo. That's what a dildo is for. Why are you stressed out? Make a mold of his dick in his sleep and leave. Nobody puts their vibrator back in the drawer like, Eva got my birthday. Like, that's... It's not gonna happen if you treat it like what it's for. Because you're not gonna get all 3. And I hate it for you. I really do. Sincerely. And every time I have this conversation with my friends, sometimes they get upset. Not every time. Sometimes they do get upset. And they're like, no. No, he has all 3. No. No, he has all 3. I know it. I feel it. I feel it here and here and here. No. He has all 3. If you really think he has all 3, he's gonna kill you. All right. That is a murderer putting on a facade, okay? I'm sure all 33 women thought Ted Bundy had all three, you know? Saying like, no, Ted, it's just nice, you know? It's just nice to meet a guy that like has his shit together as a lawyer and everything, and like knows his way around the bedroom, knows how to listen. Why are you looking at me like that? Oh, like that's how it went every time. You want to know what bothers me? What really upsets me? What even scares me a little bit? I don't know which two I am. Because I don't get to decide, you know? That's another person's decision about me. I'm scared I'm gonna be laying back with my girl years from now, right? Years from now, just laying back, we're talking about this, and I lean over to her, and I'm like, I'm good dick and a good person, right? And she's like, you have a great job, all right? I was fired from being in a gang. They kicked me out because I was too positive. They were like, why you always smiling, dog? I'm like, I mean, none of us are dead or in jail, and we're a gang. They also kicked me out because I apologized too much. Our drive-bys sounded like, sorry. Like that's... After a while, I saw their point, you know? And even when it came down to it, and they were kicking me out, and I was like, I just want to hang out with my friends, and you guys are my friends, and now I don't know what I'm gonna do. Why do I have to leave? And they were like, bro, you giggle. You just like a bad influence, dog. You know what I mean? Like, you over here bringing in puppies and lemonade, and like...